All right, appreciate everybody for tapping in. We back, Motor City Sports Talk. If you didn't know, we dropped the Lions and Colts prediction. Yesterday, it's the last video I upload, but let's talk about what surfaces last night. The Giants inquired about Kenny Golladay services. There's been some talks that the Lions may or may not want to pay Golladay. He could or could not be available. I think Tuesday's trade deadline next week. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love and support. But you know, my whole thing is this. I'm not going to get deep or be on this for too long. If you're not going to pay him, trade him. It's simple as that. You know, I don't know what he want. He not negotiating through the media. The Lions don't negotiate through the media. They don't do the Jerry Jones. But, you know, my whole thing, what could he want? 15, 16, 18, $20 million. If he wants $18, $20 million per year, you got to understand that right now the franchise tag is $18 million, roughly around there. Hopkins got paid. As well as Mari Cooper got paid this offseason. So it might rise depending on who or who not get traded, who does or who doesn't get a new contract before next offseason or during it. But also you got to understand that the salary cap is projected to go down next year. So, I mean, the Lions have spent a lot of money on Trey Flowers, a lot of money on Justin Coleman. They brought Harmon here. They brought High Tie here, the tackle, the guard now. They paid Taylor Decker. I mean, other than that, I mean, they should find a way to get Golladay here. I'm not sure if he's going to be sent back to the Giants. I mean, most people are going to be hard. At least give us Golden Tate back. But I heard the Giants were going to be more sellers than buyers at the trade deadline. But, I mean, if you go to the New York Giants, it's not like they're not in our division. But, I mean, people got to understand trading Golladay isn't the worst-case scenario. The worst-case scenario is him, you know, them refusing to franchise tag him next year. Him walking and we received nothing for him. We received nothing for Barry Sanders, nothing for Calvin Johnson, nothing for Ndamukong Suh. And really, could we risk, you know, letting Kenny Golladay walk for nothing? I mean, you got like a 2-1s for Roy Jones, a 2 and a 3, whatever that was. Roy Williams, excuse me, the receiver. I mean, can you really let two of your number one receivers walk? And then what people got to understand too is that Amendola is terrible. He on a 1-year deal. Marvin Jones got 1 more year left on this deal. So I mean, you got a situation where you have no number one receiver on the roster if Golladay leaves for the future. I mean, then your next 2 receivers, if you don't return none of those guys, will be Quintez Cephas and Marvin Hall. So do you want to put Stafford in a situation that he was the first 3 or 4 games in the season without Kenny Golladay and he was struggling? I mean, you don't want to go through that. So you got to find a way to pay him. I mean, even if it's a short-term deal with a lot of money, you got to find a way to pay him. But if you don't pay him, don't let one of your good and few draft picks go to waste and receive nothing for him. But people got to understand that with Kenny Golladay, the whole receiving core is old. So 9 times out of 10, if those 3 guys don't return next year, all 3 of them as a unit, Golladay, Amendola, and Marvin Jones, excuse me, then 9 times out of 10, Matthew Stafford probably is gone. He has no more guaranteed money on his contract reportedly. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think about the New York Giants rumors. To me, my whole thing is get something for him if you're not going to pay him. If you can't pay him in June, you couldn't pay him in September, you can't pay him in October going to November. You know, what if they're waiting for him to get injured so they get him at a discount? I mean, that's how shicey the NFL is. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response to your video request. All my social media links in the description. Want to make a donation? Best way to donate is share the video. But Cash App is CJGood313. A PayPal link is in the description if you want to make a financial donation. Check out our Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time we gone.